Hi there, friends and family. Sean here. Um, so I'm in the hospital. I came in here on the 31st, and I had a really bad infection in my foot. And I actually, had gangrene in like 3 toes, so they did an amputation, took off those 3 toes. And, so now my feet kind of look like devil horns. It's really funny. But they can't catch the infection. It just keeps spreading, and it's to the point where they came and saw me this morning and told me that there's a 50% chance of catching the infection by doing a transmartusal or something like that amputation, which is basically they chop half of your foot off. But there's a 95% chance they can catch the infection if they take off my leg below the knee. So after a lot of thinking, I kind of knew it was going to come to this. So after a lot of thinking, I decided that, yeah, they should take it below the knee. So on Wednesday, they're going to do that. I'll go through surgery. And it's going to be a long, hard road, and I'm going to need some medical equipment like, wheelchair and, at some point the prosthetic device. So I need to, get a hold of money the best way that I can to do that. Now my plan is this. I'm going to start making a lot of videos, vlogging and things like that, and put my skills to use with coming up with skits, little comedy skits. And once I make the first one, you'll see what direction I'm going with this and what I'm trying to achieve. But I want to offer people something for donating, to me, so I can actually, get my medical things. I don't know any other way around it because I can't go out and play music anymore. So I just don't have that extra source of income to save up and get what I need. I hate the idea of e-begging, but I don't really think it's e-begging. I mean, because I'm offering something for people's donations and things like that. The other thing I plan on doing is going back and putting video footage to the Vertigo Haze Naked Eye CD, which should be an interesting thing, But anyhow, that's my news that I have to give to everybody. I know it's a shock. It was a shock to me to have this infection and everything. Not something I planned on having, and I certainly wasn't planning on sabotaging myself or my life. The other thing is I people that know me best know that I live alone, and I really don't have anybody to help me out or take care of me, so I have to be as independent as I can. And so that's why I really need the wheelchair. And it's a special wheelchair because it's lightweight. This particular one I'm looking at, I think it weighs 19 pounds. It's also narrow like the seating width on it is 16 inches, and then I think when you add the wheels, onto it, the overall width of it turns out to be about 25 inches, which, I'll be able to get through my doors and everything very well. But being that it's lightweight and everything, that means on my vehicle, which I'm going to have to use the van a lot to start out with. I have a Chevy Astro van and a Jeep Cherokee. The Cherokee's a 4-door, but the van, I think I'll be able to, like back myself up to the van with the wheelchair, get in the van, pull myself in, pull the wheelchair up inside of the van, and then I can kind of like position myself through the front cage and get up into the passenger seat. And then the other thing that I plan on doing is getting hand controls for both vehicles, so that even when I get my prosthetic device, my leg, I'll still be able to drive and everything. It's because I know it's going to be a pain to be able to, drive with a leg that, well, I mean, it's below the knee, so I'll still have my knee joint to control the leg, but I won't have any kind of ankle movement on that leg. But, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Anyhow, I shall see everybody on the flip side later on.